Hello, happy Wednesday. I'm Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and we are going to make this really cute, simple fun fold card tonight. So I am just going to get set up on my iPad here so I can see comments. Hopefully this week will work. I better turn the volume down. I had major internet issues last week, so please, if you're watching, let me know you're here so I can see if it's working. Hopefully it is. Okay, so this is made using the Sweet Strawberry bundle, which is, right now it's on back order, but it's going to be available next week, so that's not a big deal. And I am offering a class with this, and it is super sweet. And this is actually one of the cards that we're going to make in the class. So I thought I'd give you guys a sneak peek. I can't tell if I am live. Hopefully this is working. All right. Well, if anyone is there, please let me know. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and see what happens. Hopefully I'm not on my personal page, but I can, I guess, transfer it if I am. All right, so this is a super easy card. So I'm just going to place this to the side and we'll get out the material. So again, we're using the Sweet Strawberry. Isn't this cute? Doesn't this just remind you of the summer? I just want the summer. Oh, I'm so done. I'm so done with shoveling. So if you are watching, please leave a comment so I know that my Facebook and my internet is actually working, because I had such issues last week with it. But for those of you that just joined, this is the card we're going to make. It is a fun fold. It's really cute. You won't be able to see it on the camera, but it just stands up like this. And yeah, so we're going to do this one. We did this fold as a mystery card in our team meeting last week. I don't even know what week it was, and it was a lot of fun, so I thought I would share it. So I'm using Poppy Parade. This is 4 1/4 by 10 1/2. I'll put all of the measurements in my blog, and we can and I'll put a link to them. So we're going to score this, if I can get my desk set up here. We're going to score this at 1/2 inch, okay, which is right here. So 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, 3 3/4, and 5. Okay, so that's it for this one. So there's lots of scoring. And then I have another piece of Poppy Parade here, and this is 3 by 5 3/4, and we are going to score this one at 1/2, and again at 1 3/4, and that's all we need for scoring. Okay. The rest that we need is some cardstock, and I'm using these from the Berry Delightful cardstock. So this is actually a free celebration item. There's only 2 weeks left of celebration, so you guys don't want to miss out. So this is, what is this? 4 by 5 1/4, and this is 4 by 1 3/4, and they look really cute together. Then I just have some scrap, Granny Apple Green and Poppy Parade. And then I have a piece of white. This is just 4 by 5 1/4. And then a die cut that I use the Stitch So Sweetly. And this will be our card front. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to put this card together. So we want to, and we do want our bone folder for this, because we do want some really nice crisp scores here. Hey Sandy, how are you? Hope you're having a great day, enjoying the sun. It was a beautiful day. I didn't get out much other than driving kids to and from school. Sorry, my paper's moving all over the place. So I'm scoring these all in the same directions. Okay. And this is how it's going to go together. No, it's not. What's going on? Oh no, I'm all confused. I've done something not quite right. Ah! I have my scoring wrong. Let's figure this out. All right. That's not good. Let's figure out my scoring. I've written them down wrong. Or I've done them wrong. So I'm going to have to get a new sheet out. All right. Not good to be doing on live. So you know what? This is how my day's been going. So that's 1 3/4. That's it. I scored it wrong. I didn't do it at 3 3/4. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to grab another piece of Poppy Parade and get that cut. One of those days. Who else has had one of those days? Okay. Okay. What do they say? They say measure twice before you cut or score. I should listen. All right, we're back. Okay, so let's do that again. We go at half right here. This is an easy card, really. And no, I have not been drinking wine. That could be a good excuse, though. 1 3/4. Now let's make sure I get this at 3 3/4, because that's where my mistake was. 3 3/4 and then 5. All right, let's hope I did the other one properly. Hey Michelle, hey Krista, how are you guys? All right, so we're gonna score. Let's hope I didn't mess this one up. I should have just brought my cutter over here. It's gonna be one of those nights. I will use that other piece of paper as scrap, so it will not be wasted. All right, this looks better. Yes, see how that goes? Much better. All right, so that's the one piece. Now we're gonna just do the same thing with this. We're gonna score them in this way and score them in this way. All right, so, and then what we're gonna do first is we're going to glue our DSP down. So, have you guys, happens to us all. Yeah, Krista, it does. And especially, I won't even go into it. It's, my work is just silly right now, so. Yeah, we're just in survival mode. All right, so we're just going to place this so that we have an equal border all the way around. At the bottom here doesn't really matter because it's going to be hidden. Okay, so equal border. And then we are going to put this one here because that's going to be our front. Okay, so let's glue this down. Again, I like to use the Tombow because it gives me a little bit of time to get things sorted and squared up before it sticks down. Okay, so that's that. See how easy that is? See, I told you it was an easy card. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place this down, and I'll show you a little trick for that. And we're just going to make sure that that's glued down. And then we're going to take a strong adhesive. So I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus. You can use tear and tape, anything that gives you a strong hold. And all we're going to do is we're going to put adhesive here, okay? And then we're going to fold this down and just fold it like this, and it'll be in the perfect spot. You do want to make sure you have a nice crease down here so that your card will stand up. All right, so adhesive on the strip. It would help if I got it on the strip, Jen. So I'm just going to turn this up because I missed half of it. Yeah. And I want to fold this down, okay? Okay, I'm just going to fold it down and place this down. So I'm just lining up the sides, and there we go. Okay, and then you get a perfect, I'll score the bottom so it stands up straight, but it will stand up just like that. Neat, eh? So for this piece, you can either use another piece of DSP here. I decided that I wanted to do some stamping on it. So I'm going to attach this one, and then we're going to go and do some stamping. So same thing, we're going to put some adhesive on here. No worries, be happy. Maybe I need to go get wine. I don't know. All right, so we're going to stick it just like this. Okay, and we're going to place it like that, and we're just going to make sure it's centered, which I'm not doing very well. Okay, when it's centered like this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to fold it just right under like this. So all I'm doing is straight down. I'm centering it so that it's right on the score mark, just tiny bit above the score mark, and it's centered on either side. Okay, and then I'm just going to push down. See how it's centered now? Perfect. Okay, now we just want to put some adhesive on here, so you can put it on the bottom here. You just want to make sure you don't go up too high. Okay, and we're just going to make sure that your bottom is square, and that goes right on here. Perfect. Okay, see how that goes together? I'll put it this way so you look if you're doing it on your own. So that's how it's gonna look. All right, so that's the base. So now we can get some stamping done. Yay. All right, so I am going to first stamp my leaves. Now I want to make sure that I leave enough room for my sentiment at the bottom. So I don't want to put these all the way down the card, but I will put them a little bit. All right, so we are going to just put it just like that. So did you guys have fun shoveling out yesterday? I just finished today. My driveway, I had to move my car. I didn't go out yesterday. So I moved my car and then I had to finish shoveling. So it was not fun. I think we're going to get a snowblower. We're just getting to that age. Although I do have teenage sons. They should have been out there. Well, they did come out and help. Actually, I shouldn't tell a lie. Okay, so I'm using Poppy Parade. And it doesn't look like I put this on straight, so I'm going to just straighten up my sentiment here so it's all my blocks straight. And we're just going to stamp. So Poppy Parade, that was so sweet of you. I love the sentiments in this. This whole stamp set just makes me happy. I don't know. Ah. Hey Martine, how are you? All right. So I am going to just quickly, I'm going to do it really fast. You guys would take a little bit more time. I'm using the light Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to come in and color in the leaves. I'll do one at a time just so I have a little bit of blending time. And then I'm going to come in with the dark, and I'm just going to go along the veins. This is just adding a little bit of depth, and then I'm going to come in and blend them. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the light, and then I'm just going to pull the color out a little bit. So I'm just blending it so it's not such a distinct line. And when it dries, you'll see that it'll give it just that little extra touch. Okay, and then we'll do this one. So I hope you guys are all enjoying your week. It's a nice short week. Oh, I just went dark. Uh-oh, this leaf's gonna be, well, we're gonna have to pretend this one's in the shadows. Okay, so my light is now moving. I now have light coming in this way, so I'm going to have to fix that. Let's see if I can do that. So I'll have a little bit of shadow here, more here, and a bit more here. All right. Wrong one. So now I'm coming in back in with the light, and I'm just going to pull it. So we have a little bit, not just straight change of color, right? So we're blending those colors in. All right, that looks a little bit better. And then I'm just going to take the dark petal pink, and I'm just going to go around the centers. Strawberry blooms are often white with a little bit of pink in them. Okay, so that's that. So we can stick this now. Oh, I got ink on here. Oh, you're gonna ignore that. We're gonna stick this now on the front of the card. This has just been one of those videos, eh? At least I have the internet this week, not like last week. But it's a, this will be, I'll put this in the blooper section for my videos. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost done. So this I'm going to put on the back. So there's not much room here to write. So I do have a piece here that's just going to fit on the back, and we can just stamp, like, because we have "that was so sweet of you," we could put "thank you" on here. I won't do that in the video, but that just gives you an idea, because then you can write some notes and stuff to whoever you're sending this to. So we're almost done, guys. All right, so now we're just going to pop out some strawberries. So I'm doing Poppy Parade on top of Poppy Parade. Hopefully I made my strip big enough, so it's hard to see on the video, but that works. And then I will do Granny Apple Green on Granny Apple Green. There's one, there's two. So for those of you that have been eyeing stuff on Celebration, there's only 2 weeks left, so don't eye too long. You don't want to miss it. Okay, so now we're just going to take the punch that punches out the leaves, the strawberry, the flowers, and their top, and we are going to punch. There's one. Ugh, get my fingers out of the way. Get the paper out and grab my scissors. Yeah, we just opened up. We're level red, so we're still confined here too, but the stores have opened to limited capacity, but I don't go out. I go to the grocery store. That's all I go to. I haven't had my hair cut since before March, because I haven't wanted to go to a hairdresser because of COVID. So I really need to get to a hairdresser, but I'm going to wait for a little bit and see what happens with these variants. Maybe I'll wait till I get a vaccine before I do that. It's the joy of long hair. I can, oh, see, I don't want to do this because then I'm going to cut out that strawberry. So you want to be mindful of that, not like I was. So we're just going to stick this one in here, punch it out. There we go. And then to get this one in, I am going to pull out my glue dots here. Martine, you're explaining my life. That's what, although all I do is sit in my craft room and work, other than, look after the kids, do laundry, but that's okay. We'll get back to normal life some point, right? So what you can see here, because this will be a pain to get in here, is I'm just making like, I just put a little glue dot there, and I'm just using this as a way to get my paper in so that I can direct it to stamp, because I wasn't thinking when I stamped it to be able to punch easily. So I just made a little tool there to get it in. All right, so that's it. Let's get away all my little bits here. So I'm just going to attach these by glue dots. So I'm going to put a glue dot on the back, I'm going to actually pick a glue dot up. Oh, you order from the internet? Yeah. I thought about doing that. And then I was afraid that what happens if the people that are touching my food have COVID. I'm a little paranoid. So I do go to the grocery store, but I maintain my distance and I wash my hands about 500 times, which is why they're all dry. But I don't go very often. We stock up and try and go as little as possible. So I'm going to pop these guys up. Before I take the dimensions off, I'm going to just try and place them where I want them before I take the backing. And let's see. I think just like that, I can cover up my ink spots there. That looks cute. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I don't know, this set and the corresponding celebration paper has just, it just makes my heart happy. It's just so, I don't know, it must be because it reminds me of spring maybe. All right, and we'll stick this one here. Cute. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add, if I can find my pick tool, we're going to add some of these adhesive back sequins from the Artistry Blooms. I'm just going to do the white ones. And let's see if I can cover up my ink. Put one right here. There we go. You can always hide your mistakes, can't you? Constantly. And there we are. So this is a sneak peek of one of the cards from my Sweet Strawberry class. So if you're interested, it is a class to go. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for coming and stamping with me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week and get some stamping done. And yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.